20 years ago this very day, we met at Brother James to match against each other, unruly and untamed. $50 American each month we gladly paid for to bruise our knees and shred our geese in combat every day. There was Oracle Edward Scissorlegs, unpassed and unsurpassed, and Jeremy the philosopher, impossible to stack. The bard and tattooed fisherman, Greg Hall, 1,000 pounds. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. There were visits from the Terry Bros, Mike Kayci and Kahn, who trained in nearby states and brought us punishment from yon. We had Brad the upstart writer and the injured engineer. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. There was Steve Young, Jimmy Campbell, Kayci, B and Rugby Jim, Mike Denson and Mike Denson too, the unrelated twins. We all concealed our laughter when the neighbor thought us loud. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. There was Rich the trucker smiling through his handlebar mustache, and Joe Pascucci's fighting legs against Steve Hartman's pass, and Doug the ugly American in Army Tony's mount. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. Open guard, we laughed until we were swept. Big Ed and bigger Tony held side mouth till we wept. Jim Hart brought Dot her errand, and she watched him make us work. Chuckling Josh was unassuming, but he'd tap you with a smirk. There was Alan from Peru, Big Randy, Mighty Mouse, Steve Meese, and talking to Mike and Justin, who used shirts to choke no gi. When Charlie bested Bremen in a giant chicken shroud. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. There was Matt Hoff with his last name tattooed on his shirtless abs, and Pete the Greek was ever calm, Chicago Josh no spaz. When Wes let on his crocodile hunting past, we gasped aloud. It was early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd. There were guys like Rick and Lewis who might use this stuff at work, and Jay, Pat, Neil, and Headgear, former wrestlers on the lurk, who knew that Yasik's former judo cred was world-renowned. 'Twas early days at Brother James and the regular Jitsu crowd.
Turn more, chicken. Cut his head off. I always knew you I always knew you were a cheeky bastard. Look what you're doing to that chicken. Pass the chicken's guard.
Hey, pass the chicken's guard.
Hey, are you trying to choke the chicken, buddy?